The US elections, which will influence the rest of the world, are just a week away.
Even though the campaign is in its final stages, 42 million Americans have already cast their ballots.
Have you voted today?
Yes.
Why do you think these are important elections for the rest of the world as well as for the United States?
The United States tends to lead the world in the economic arena, and we have an effect on so many countries in so many ways. So it is important that we put politicians in place that have a sense of the world as a whole.
I mean, there's a million issues from, reproductive rights to import immigration.
Country is so divided that we've got to come to some kind of closure on where we're going. And right now, we're in a stasis. It's a disaster. So I hope everybody gets out and votes.
This election is very important as a woman for the future of myself and all women of the world.
I think any presidential election is super important for both the U.S. and the rest of the world. I think this particular one, specifically with regard to foreign policy, we're in a lot of, not we, but the world is in a lot of wars right now, a lot of conflict, Middle East, Russia, Ukraine, situation in Afghanistan, all that stuff. So I think there's a lot of, who the commander-in-chief is for our country will impact that significantly.
Back in Trieste, American expats are ready for the elections as well.
I know they're very important, and the spotlight is on the U.S. this year. It has been for previous elections. Sometimes I wish that our focus was a little bit more on local governments. For example, in Trieste, all of the changes happening in the city, the immigration, the changes in the port. I think there should be more energy on what's happening here and less so towards the U.S. However, I know that this is important and the world is watching, so I am as well with bated breath awaiting to see what will happen.